So, ciao Alex.
Ciao.
It's so nice to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And what does being here so close to your comeback mean to you?
It is special. It's always special to be back in like the normal rhythm. Atomic Media Day is always it's always like a kickstart of the season. Meeting the media, meeting the athletes, going around showing the equipment and showing the design of the skis, and you know, it just says something about what's coming. And for me now, that's it's very exciting.
And can you describe your feeling in one word right now?
Oh, now it's excitement. Yeah, that's what it is.
How much of this comeback is about results and how much is just about being back where you belong?
I think for me, it's really important to just admire where I am right now, and also just trying to understand that after being away for 20 months and looking back and seeing myself here now, it's already been very, very special. And I am really, really stoked to be able to sit here now and maybe start in a couple months. Half a year ago, that was out of the picture, right? So now it's very nice.
What challenged you more, body or mind, during your recovery?
It's been a mix of both for sure. I think mentally was tougher in the beginning when I didn't really know all the uncertainty, all the questions I had, if it's going to be okay, are the nerves going to come back, are the shoulder ever going to be something that I can use in my life? And all those the questions that I asked myself has been very hard mentally. And the physical part has for sure been a challenge, but that's something that I've just stuck to the process and just given it time and be patient, right? And that's still the case. I'm not 100% yet, and I need those next 20% to be able to really feel like I want to be where I am. But honestly, I do feel some progress now, which has been sort of stagnating the last couple of months, but now the last couple of weeks has been very positive, so satisfied.
How do you handle the pressure of proving yourself all over again?
Also the pressure is all up to me now. I know that when I'm ready, I'm the one telling. No one else can tell me, okay, I think you're ready, you should be ready, let's go. That's not the case right now. It's all about what I feel and what I think, and to be honest, I'm not going to be on start if I don't feel like I'm 100% ready, because it doesn't make sense. And that gives me sort of a mentality where everything is very relaxed. I take it easy. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself to be, first of all, just on the start, but of course not winning the first races. I want to be back. I want to do this because this is what I love and this is part of my life.
How important was Michaela's support through this time?
I mean, Michaela has been a rock in this situation. She's also been through her challenges with her crashes and all that. So I feel like we could be there for each other, which is amazing in this case because we know exactly what we need from both of us. And she gives me space when I need it. I give her space, and it's like this give and take culture that we have in our relationship that is very healthy. And she's always an inspiration to me, right? The way she is handling things, the resilience she brings into the picture, and I honestly really admire what she does, and I think that's just very healthy.
Do you think this comeback could define your career as much as your victories?
Yeah, I mean, define. I feel like for me, it's going to show that I never gave up and really taught me something about life in general, not just being the athlete and being the skier, winning races. It's more about the human side of things, and giving up is never an option, and also fighting through whatever comes your way. You will always find a way, and your body is amazing that way, and that's something I can bring for the rest of my life. And if I win again, who knows? But the victory for me is just to be on start and be able to race. So, yeah.
it's going to be an Olympic season. Everyone knows that. How does chasing Olympic success feel different after such a major setbacks for you?
Yeah, I think for me now, compared to last Olympics 4 years ago, where I had a lot of pressure, I was one of the favorites in two disciplines, and going in there and feeling a lot of pressure to take the medals home, winning the gold, winning the silver. Everybody was talking about that and that only, and now it's a whole different thing. And first, I have to make it to the Olympics. That's my first goal, but it's a whole different ball game right now. It's not about taking medals now. It's about enjoying the Olympics and being back and competitive.
And if you could send a message back to Alexander, who was like injured months ago, what would you tell him today?
Yeah, a month ago or 20 months ago?
Yeah, 3 months ago.
I would actually say it's too early right now where I'm sitting now to say we made it, because we didn't quite yet. But we stuck to the process. We've been fighting, and should be really proud of the process and the patience that I brought into it. Because it's been moments where I thought I was going to quit. It's been moments where I thought I was not going to make it, and it's also been moments where I saw the light in the tunnel. And this mix is a part of the journey, is part of the game. And looking back at it now, I'm not regretting any step of the way. So very happy.
What makes the Olympic as different as any other competition?
Well, the fact that it's every fourth year makes a huge difference, for sure. I think that's what actually makes it special. It's bigger, it's worldwide, more than World Cup in general. We're lucky, though, that we have in alpine skiing a World Cup that is big from before, so Olympics is not the only thing we have, which makes the whole situation, of course, a little bit easier to be an alpine skier with pressure and all that. But I think with Olympics being as big as it is, and every fourth year, it's always going to be special. And now having it back in Europe, very excited about that, and in Italy, which is also even better.